All right. So I don't remember who else said they were coming. Gwen, did Gwen call you, Mom?
Yes, and I talked her through it, and she said she was coming.
She better come. She's my friend.
All right.
Lily can't come because she's at work.
Well, we can
I thought you
record I'm recording the whole session, so that'll be fun.
That's why it says record at the top, I guess.
Yes. So, and I know Steve only gets my messages through email, so he maybe didn't even see it. So it'll be good to be able to send it out. Who else? I didn't hear from
Follow up on
Jamie.
email.
Who else are we missing?
Well, some people don't check.
Hi, Rhoda.
Hi, Rhoda.
Oh, is Rhoda there?
Hi. Yeah, let me
Yes.
know if you have
Where? Oh, I see.
Rhoda's going to sing too, right?
I could record the piano part if you don't already have it.
I have the piano part. I do have another song I need recorded, but I have this one. Karis is supposed to be recording for me, so we'll see how that goes. All right. So at this point, I'm going to mute you all so you don't interrupt me. I like this power.
You've been wanting to do that for a
Do that
long
all the time.
I forget how to do it, though.
Sue, we should be quiet because otherwise
I
she'll mute
even
us
know how
both.
to do it. How do you not?
Have to do each and every person.
Oh, here it is. I can watch this.
I
This is
think you
pretty
can
awesome.
There's
mute
a
all
button you can mute all of us at once.
Yeah. I
Ryder
forget
did it to us.
Ryder did it too. That's awesome. I forget where it is. Remote control.
It's under meeting. I think it's under meeting settings.
Oh, look, I just drew on my screen. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Well, I don't
Meeting
remember
settings.
I had it all
Meeting
up here ready to
settings.
go. And then
Maybe not.
Oh, here we go. There. We're all muted. See? Now everybody can talk. Go ahead. Except for somebody still got some feedback going.
What is that squelch at?
Oh, now you're all unmuting yourselves. I should control it so you can't. Anyway, so here's the idea. Amelia still wants to sing for Palm Sunday. And if you've been watching the stream services, Larry's been singing. And so that's been lovely. But, it's Holy Week and we should try to do something fun and different. And so my junior high choir people, they want to do this. And so I thought, well, if they can do it, we can do it. So basically what I want to do tonight is go through what that process is going to look like. And then if you're all still game, we will go through the music to make sure. Oh, Gwen's still, she says she's coming. We could go through the music, make sure you know what you're doing. So to do this, you basically are going to have two devices. All right. And so like Larry and Tammy might have two phones. And you're going to play your recording through one device with headphones. So you're listening to whatever I sent out on Remind with your headphones. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you follow me so far. Does Ruth follow me? Oh, look. How'd you do that, Amelia?
You press more and then you press the thumbs up.
More.
There's the three dots and you just press that.
Oh, well, that's
at the bottom right
she
corner.
has a thumbs up thing. Whatever. Oh, look, Larry did it. Yay, Larry. So here in my phone, I'm going to play. No, you guys are gonna play around. This is better than choir. You're going to play your song through here, and you're going to listen to it, and you're going to sing it. And then you sing it into whatever your other device is. Let's say this is my other device. So this device is recording just my voice, but I'm hearing the music in here. That way, when you send me the recording from the bubblegum device, it will just have your voice and not all the extraneous, background. And the beauty of that is, Mom, you can listen to your voice part being played and sing along with your voice part as opposed to hearing just the piano part and not sure where you're supposed to be. So it's like karaoke. You're gonna karaoke, right, Julie? She's nodding her head like she gets it. And then what happens is once you've recorded yourself karaoke style, you'll send me your recording, and then I'll go into GarageBand and I'll layer all your voices on top of each other. And I could like if I really wanted to hear more of Larry, I could turn Larry up.
I don't have I don't have those things.
I'm sure we
No
can take
earphones.
care of that. I happen to know where there are a lot of headphones. As long as you have a headphone jack. Do you have a really fancy phone that doesn't have a headphone jack?
I don't have a headphone though.
Well, but I can take care of that. I happen to know where a bunch are.
In
My house?
No, but I can drop some off
Oh, okay.
in my endeavors.
Well, there's
So,
probably some around here, but I don't know about them.
so Sue, you could use, Lily's phone to record on, or whoever has the better phone. You record on the better phone and you listen on the cheaper phone, or an iPad, or a
So I'll record on whatever you say.
yes.
Probably.
Does it have to be recorded on Zoom?
No. No, what you really want to do is just record like a video recording. Because
I don't. Could it be like FaceTime?
Yeah, just like if you were going to take a
can do
video with your
FaceTime.
phone. No, you're not going to
Okay.
FaceTime me. You're going to take a video.
Just a video. Okay.
Yeah, like you're taking a video of your granddaughter, right? But
Yeah.
instead of her, it's a video of you. I don't even have to see your face. You can put the camera down.
Okay, now we're talking.
Oh, you're seeing my face.
A black video, because I'm not going to put your faces on the TV at church.
Why not?
You.
Because I knew Sue wouldn't do it if I said, if we had robes, I could put your faces on.
Okay.
I had to unmute for that. Yes. If we had robes, then definitely.
If we had robes, we could fly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness. So that's the process. And then it's just going to take me, they say, probably 8 hours or something to put it all together. But I'm a professional, and I probably can put it together in like 4.
7.5.
No,
8
I do
and a
this
half.
kind of stuff all the time. So, it won't be perfect. It won't be like if we were at church in the balcony singing, because
Well, that's usually not perfect either. There. I'm trying to
Job,
mute myself.
Sue.
how do I mute Sue? Gwen says she doesn't know what she is doing.
Do you want me to help her? Because
I
I
don't-
know.
I don't know if you can help her.
I don't either.
All right.
How
So
can I?
It won't be perfect, but it will be better than nothing. So are we still wanting to try this? Give me a thumbs up if you're going to try it. Okay, now that you've all committed, well, Ruth hasn't committed yet. Oh, she isn't. Let me unmute her. Okay, now we can hear Ruth.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have everything that it takes. I can try, but I don't really know how I'm going to do it.
Well, I'm sure we can figure something out. That's the reality of it all. It's hard. I wish we didn't have to, but so we'll give it a try with whoever can accomplish it, right? Yeah. Now the kicker is I can't be getting these recordings like Sunday morning, because Palm Sunday is Sunday and today's Wednesday, right? So, I probably need these Saturday morning. So that'd give you Thursday and Friday to practice and try to get yourself a good recording. When does Rhoda go home?
Friday?
Oh, good. So you have time. Because Rhoda has a phone and you're on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be perfect. Rhoda can totally figure this out. She's a smart cookie.
Haha.
All right. So do you think you can do it by Saturday morning? Oh, that's positive. I didn't see Mom. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to this. Oh, look, there's Steve. I see Steve's coming in. We'll listen to the song so you guys can hear how it goes. And do you have, everybody has their music? I delivered music to most of you. Did I deliver music to you, Ruth?
I always take mine home to work on it, so
Oh,
I have
perfect.
it. Yeah.
Great. Because I have one piece of music here that I don't
No,
know.
I always take it home.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going
Can
to
I
play
have
the
it?
song for you. Yeah, Amelia, go into the kitchen.
Okay.
And it's in
Why?
that's where it is. It's in the bag on the
Oh.
floor underneath the box that says JW Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an email today about people wanting to know what we're doing for VBS. And I'm like, wow, it's pretty sad that I can't say I don't know what we're going to do for VBS at this point because it's still.
I don't see anything.
Amelia, behind the chair where I sit at the table on the floor. It's like a Jan Brett bag or something.
Oh, I see it.
All right, here's the song.
These messages.
Here. I'll just listen to the back. Can you hear the music?
What? Nope.
I'm gonna mute you all in case you try.
Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord. Jerusalem, behold your King seated on a donkey's colt. Celebrate and sing, let your praises ring, for he comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord. Let the rocks cry out in praise to the King. Our salvation is at hand. Jesus comes today. God has made a way. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord.
All right, you remember that now? I didn't give you a cutoff. Yes. Poor Gwen. She's so sad she can't figure it out.
How can I help?
You can't really help, I suppose.
I know.
So the things that we would want to think about as you're recording is, first of all, you really have to think about how you project your voice. I mean, we're going to be the St. James Couch Choir. I've decided that's a great name for us, right? But you can't sit on your couch and sing like you would with your couch. You really have to focus in on your vowel sounds like we do in rehearsal, right? So the difference between Hosanna to the King who comes and Hosanna to the King who comes. So as you're singing at home, really think about keeping that mouth really tall and open so that you get that darker sound, right? The other things are cutoffs are going to be tricky because obviously I won't be there to direct your cutoffs. So as you're listening to the recordings, you want to think about, well, how long did they hold that note, and try to cut off with the people on the recordings. That way we all put our S's somewhat together. The fun of this is I can put those people in too, kind of quietly underneath us, and make us sound like we're like 100 people instead. But it won't sound good, Mom, if you don't all cut off together at the same time. All right. So let's go ahead and look at that beginning there. You're going to sing at home. So Amelia's going to sing. I'd unmute you all, but you're going to hear it's going to sound terrible because everybody's computer has a different lag time.
Oh, trust me. Evie, we tried to sing happy birthday to her, but it did not go well. It sounded like the Gillespies.
Oh, well, then it sounded beautiful.
What?
Yeah.
It was like really bad.
All right.
I did the
So
happy,
you can try to
happy at the
sing.
top.
Amelia, you can try to sing, and I'm going to do cutoffs, but I don't know if it'll match up for you. So you'll have to tell me if that happens. So we're here at the beginning. So Amelia will sing the first time, measures 5 to 14, and then you guys will join the second time. Got it? Great.
Wait, what? I don't get what you're doing.
Amelia should be practicing singing. But when you're practicing singing, nobody's going to hear you except for you.
Wait, but I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear the music?
No, I can't hear a thing.
Oh, too bad.
Oh,
So can anybody hear the music? Okay, so you should all be mouthing along.
I can hear the music. I don't know if you can hear me. I have a 3-4 microphone.
I can hear you, Steve.
All right, now I can hear the music.
Perfect. So all of those places, when you get to the end of a phrase, you want to make sure you hold them out for the full 3 beats. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Like that, okay? Now, the first time through, we're all in unison, so I'm sure you can practice that with your recordings. Now, let's go ahead and look at measure 16. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play the 2 parts together so you can hear how they go. You can sing along at home, but you're muted, so you won't hear, I won't hear you and you won't hear anybody else. But here's what the 2 parts sound like. This is Jerusalem, behold your King. Page turn. I have no pedal on this piano, so my piano skills are bad to begin with, and now I have no pedal. So I can't.
His dad needed it.
Okay, so that part there, we have gone over that a couple of times, but let's, I'm going to play the bass and I'm going to play the bass and soprano parts. So basses and sopranos, you can try to sing your parts. Then you'll practice with your recordings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Page turn. All right, so those 2 parts together would sing those notes. So if you need to hear your part again, you'll have to unmute yourself and let me know that you need to hear your part again. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. So now let's go hear the, Joey, you got to leave and shut the door because Heidi's music and whatever she's doing is so loud. Oh, I've got your headphones, dude, on my head. All right, so now we're going to do the tenors and the altos at measure 15. Jerusalem, behold your King. 1, 2, 3, 4. Page turn. Okay, I'm starting over at celebrate. Nope, sorry. Okay, so you'll practice with your CDs because I can't play that at all. Mom seems to know it. The tenors would do at celebrate. Oh, that's not so bad. You could do that, tenors. Here's your celebrate again. And then the altos would add on with celebrate and sing, let your praises ring. And then ideally you can all sing it together. Yeah? Okay, I'm getting some nods and whatnot. Okay, so when you're practicing that part with your recordings, really think about opening tall your vowels. So it's more Jerusalem, not Jerusalem, which I see you, and you're already saying you're gonna do it. Don't do it. Make it nice and tall, right? So, and then Colt, we cut off with a nice T, but just really listen into the recordings, and that'll help you through that. Okay, so I'm gonna play the recording for you. I guess everybody except Amelia can hear it, but that's life. So we're gonna start going into measure 15. I want you to try to sing your part. And if you really, really have a hard time with it and you want me to play it again, unmute yourself, say, hey, dude, I got to hear that again, or mark it as a place you might want to look at when you're practicing. So here's measure.
Can you play it? Can you play it a little bit, like, so I can hear some of it? Like, just play the first parts and then I can catch on.
Okay. Here's 15. Oh, wait, you know what? This doesn't have the people singing. You want to hear the people singing, right? Because you like the people singing? You don't care? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's find it. Here we go. All right, here we are.
Hosanna to the King, let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God, for he comes in the name of the Lord. Jerusalem, behold your King seated on the donkey's colt. Celebrate and sing, let your praises ring, for he comes in the name of the Lord.
Okay. Go okay? I mean, the reality is you could have sung it really poorly and you could still say, yeah, I was awesome, and I would believe you. All right. Let's look at the next section. So this is the bottom of page 4 going into page 5. So the sopranos are going to hang out on the part that we've already done. 2, 3, and you're off on that one. Okay. Altos, I'm going to add your part to that. So here's the sopranos and altos at the bottom of page 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, sing. 3. 2, 3, 4. So Mom and Ruth, you've got the important part there with all those long notes that you're going to hold. Hosanna
I'm an alto too.
comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. So when you make that hold and into the next note, you can crescendo. Yeah, see, Mom, you're becoming a conductor. This is awesome.
I'm an alto too.
Great, Amelia. You can sing the alto part too there. All right. Let's add on to that mix the basses. So here we are I'm going to leave the sopranos and altos on their own, and I'm going to play the bass part here. Bottom of page 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, off. 2, 3, off. So that's a little tricky part there in the bass, is they have some big jumps all over the place. So we'll do that one more time for the basses, but we'll go ahead and add in the tenors, because for the most part, you guys are together. There's just a couple spots where you're going to go a little bit apart. Okay, if I lost anybody yet, hey, it says I still have everybody in my room. I gained somebody too, so that's perfect. Here we go. Bottom of page 4, going into 5. 1, 2, 3, sing. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Two, three, off. Okay, so I'm going to put the music back on and you can try your parts. Remember, when you're recording your parts, you can listen to the part that I sent you on for Remind that has your part brought out, so you don't have to try to guess and check. All right, so here we go. This should be right around measure 26. I'll back it up just a smidge to make sure.
The name of the Lord. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord.
All right. One other thing I forgot to mention there at the bottom of page 5, when we get to the "For he comes in the name of the Lord our God," try to keep that all nice and flowing together in one big long breath, because if we end up having this a little bit karaoke style with the other singers, if the St. James Couch Choir is taking breaths everywhere and the professional singers in the background are not, it'll stick out. It's not gonna be perfect. Well, it might be. You might shock me. And then my shirt that I'm wearing today will be all wrong. Mom will have to get me a new shirt that says St. James Couch Choir is amazing, or something like that.
I know where to find one.
Of course you do. All right.
I made one
We are on page 6
for
now.
JoJo.
Okay. Is this helping refresh your memories? Good. Julie, I always look to you because you're very affirmative and give me big gestures. That's awesome. All right, page 6. I believe this is the part. Yes, that was very big, Mom, but I turned my head. This is the part that we haven't practiced very much. Thankfully, or not thankfully, the guys get the melody. So guys, on page 6, you get the "Let the rocks cry out in praise to the King. Our salvation is at hand. Jesus comes today. God has made us." Then you split into 2 parts. Okay, so the guys are going to hang out on the melody, the guys plus Sue. So guys, go ahead and try that there on page 6 at the top. I need more cushion on this chair. It was obviously made for children. Ha! Oh, that's much better. I have more cushion on this chair. Here we go. Guys, at top of page 6. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Hold and off. Two, three, four, off. Okay. Ladies ladies, you get the fun part here. So if you haven't listened to your recordings in a while, I listened to it on the way home from church, and I was like, oh, I totally didn't remember this part at all. So ladies, you're going to do a counter melody here. Top of page 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And rest. Rest. Okay, I feel like that's super tricky, ladies. So we're going to try it all together. I'm going to sing with you this time. Top of page 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the rocks cry in praise to the King. Salvation is at hand. Today God has made a way. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord. All right? That's tricky. So we're going to try to put it together. So you won't hear the other people singing, but just try to get your part in there. Let the rocks. The guys will lead off. 1, 2, sing. Messed up. Start over. 1, 2, sing. Obviously, I've had a month off of my piano playing skills because a month ago I could have played that, but it's been a month. I mean, I think it has. Hasn't it been a month since we've been together? Give or take a week? It sure feels like a lot more. All right, so I'm going to play it here on the piano so you can hear it all. I'm not going to play it this time because you know how that's going to go. Not well. All right, here's the recording so you can join in.
Comes in the name of the Lord. Let the rocks cry out in praise to the King. Our salvation is at hand. Jesus comes today. God has made a way. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord.
Okay. Make sure you hold that last note for a full 4 beats. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord. Okay? Mark that in your music and you'll be fine. Now, I know Larry missed our last rehearsal and Sue was there full of laryngitis. So I feel like Pastor was there too. Larry, you should know this from before. But he says no.
When did we do it before?
We did this several weeks before this. I feel like we've done this.
We did it 2 times before.
What she said. All right.
It's the first
I wrote
time
it down.
seen.
Ladies, you're going to go off here and sing your regular part, but it's a step higher, thankfully. And here's the thing. Altos, if you hit the note, great. If you don't and you end up singing melody, nobody's going to know because well, I could put the music up on the screen during church so everybody could follow along, but I probably wouldn't do that. That would be a little bit cruel. So altos,
That would be
hit the note,
terrible.
for it. If you don't, and you end up on melody, nobody's going to know. Here we go. Top of 7. There'll be a slight retard coming in, so listen to the recording so you know when that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of slowing down, Lord. So there's a real, they delay that word Lord at the end of measure 56 just a little bit. If you listen to the recording, you'll get used to where that happens. So I would say if you listen to your recordings when you get up in the morning, while you're eating breakfast, on your way to your work, if you get to leave your house, maybe at lunch break. I mean, if you listen to it
Cool.
all day long, you're going to be great. Yeah? And your family members will get sick of the song. All right. So now we're going back to page 7. And the ladies will lead off. You remember that, guys? Split. Slowing down. 2, 3, 4, off. I remember we did this on Rod's last practice with us.
I remember that.
Before he was going to be gone for the whole month of March. And now he's saving to travel, and we're thankful he's here. But that's the Larry, you did hear it once. Okay? So we're going to put it all together. You know, I'm going to sing the girls' part, and I'm going to play the boys' part. Altos, you're on your own. Here we are, top of 7. 1, 2, 3. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King who comes. Hosanna to the King. Let earth and heaven sing, for he comes in the name of the Lord our God. For he comes in the name of the Lord. Yeah, I know I missed a couple notes in there. I should have. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll do that one more time. It was probably coming in here at the bottom of page 7 where I forgot to play the bass note.
So are you ending it there, Amanda?
No, we just are not doing the ending yet. Good. Try to get out of it though. Slowing down. Lord. 2, 3, 4. Yes, we will do the very last notes. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. All right, here you go. You're going to try it with the recording. So remember, when you record this for me, you will make sure you use your practice recording that has your part brought out so you can really hear that. Here we go. The worst part about this ending is that the recording holds it super long. So here we are at 57. Yes, Larry.
So for some reason, I didn't hear the music through my phone. I heard Tammy's downstairs.
Guess what? I heard it.
I know nothing about this.
Okay,
I'm
well,
blame it on user error.
Okay.
Well, it works for me now.
Probably me.
Well, like Mom says, she's got 2 devices set up. She's got one so she can see, and she's got one so she can hear.
Oh,
because her devices don't want to work right.
I see.
we can hear it. Okay.
Well, that's wonderful.
I'll have to listen to the recording.
Yeah, so the recording's going to be giganto, but I have this lovely thing to like compress it. All right.
Okay.
So here we are at the very end. We're all going to sing in unison till there. And then you split into parts. Whoops, naturals. So guys, it's almost the same as your last time. For he comes, yes, he comes in the name of. And the basses go down, but the tenors will go up. All right, right, so basses, you've got melody here. Good for you. Now, how long are you going to hold that note? You're going to hear the piano go, and then you're going to hold it 3 more beats. So it's a real, oh, I'm like, somebody's holding up a sign to me, but it's everybody's music that says Hosanna to the King. That's great. All right, so you're going to hold it super long. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord. So you'll have to listen to the CD to make sure you hold that note out as long as they do. Unless I decide to make this unkaraoke version because you're so amazing. So we'll have to see how that goes. Sopranos and altos, you guys have got the melody for a while. Hear that, altos? You've got a nice little melody in there. The sopranos, we're going to go up in descant because, yes, I'll record myself too. Yes, he comes in the name of the Lord. Okay, so good luck holding that note super long. That's the quick and dirty version of it. Okay, your job, just to review, is you're going to practice with the remind that I sent you. If you want me to send you the rehearsal recording to an email address, please make sure you send me your email address, because some of you, I don't have it, or send me a message and say, I want that recording in my email, not just on my phone. Here's my recording phone, my extra double bubble gum, extra classic bubble gum, whatever.
I want to eat it.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Give me some.
here's my device that's going to play the music. It plays the music to me, and I have it go through headphones. We got to get Sue some headphones. Did you look, Sue? Do you have a headphone jack, like a regular little? You're muted. I have to unmute you.
What
Okay.
phone does she have? Because I'll
Yeah.
know.
How do I unmute her? Ah, there you go.
I'm sure somebody here has a pair. There's probably several pairs running around. I just don't have any.
That's fine. All right. So you've got your recording, your listening track here with headphones, and then you record yourself, just a plain old video. I don't have to see your face. You can put the phone down and send me a picture of black, but the audio on a video recording is better than some of the other ones that I've tried. So there you go. I'm going to unmute
Amanda,
you all, and you can all talk.
Amanda, we are recording on our phones then?
Oh yeah, see, we can't go into the church to record. You missed that whole conversation.
No, I didn't know if you could do it on the computer. So you just
Yeah,
want
you
us
can
to
do it on your
phone?
computer.
I don't know how to record it,
The key
but
is
that's okay.
the key is that you have one device that's playing your part, your music with your part that's being brought out.
And that has to be muted. So that has to be headphones or earphones.
Yes.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, so we're playing it, but nobody can hear it outside us.
Right.
And then we're recording. We can record just on our cell phone.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be something else. I mean, like, I think the congregation is going to be shocked and amazed at how much effort we're putting into this. All right. And then you'll send me your recordings, and I'll layer them into my nice little software, and I'll do my best to line everybody up, and I'll make sure that we're all balanced, because you know what usually happens in the recordings is that
I'm going outside.
are loud, and mom's voice is loud, and you know, so we'll make sure that we can hear everybody equally. Or if you really don't want to be heard and you just want like a smidgen of your voice in there, you may not get that choice. I will be the master
when do you
of
need the
editing. I need the recordings by Saturday morning. And by morning, I mean before noon. And don't push it till noon, because I might freak out.
Okay.
But if you get them done before then, like I'm saying, like if you feel awesome about it tomorrow because you're going to practice all morning, great. Send it to me tomorrow and I can start
working
layering.
all morning.
Can I leave?
Yes, Amelia, go away.
Mandy, can we just send it to your email? We
Yes.
can just, if I have my Apple phone, can I just text you, or?
If it might go through as a text, it may be too big of a file. So I'll make sure I send out my email address so everybody has it.
So I'll just email it to you then. That'll be easy. I'll pull up the video
Yeah,
email it to you, and then you'll just cut the video part out and keep the audio.
exactly.
All right. Send us your direct email so I can email it to you when I'm done.
Okay, I'm doing that right now so I don't forget.
Thank you.
Oh, poor Jane Helton. She's swamped tonight with e-learning demands. Today was their first day. That's not fun. Yesterday was our first day, but frankly, all the people that were complaining online, I was like, shoot, that was the easiest day I've ever had. Joey was done in 45 minutes flat. It was great.
Excellent.
I've got a
We
question.
want to do school, so we didn't. It was like, all right.
I've got a question.
Okay.
So at the very beginning, do we sing? Do we all sing, or the first time through it's not us, and we join in the second time through?
Yeah, come in the second time through. Amelia will take care of the first time through. She will be the child.
Got it.
You know, it'd be really cool is if I could get a bunch of kids to wave palm branches or homemade palm branches out of paper or something and put together a video montage while we're singing. Not
Yeah.
sure I can get that far. Not sure I'm going to try. If next year we are in and lockdown at Christmas, I'll try harder, but
Were you just talking about whether we're going to do any other songs like Good Friday or Maundy, Thursday?
all right.
song?
So good question. I don't know yet.
See how this goes.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Sue had a brilliant idea. I'm sorry, I'm texting you my email address. There it
Good
is.
job, Sue.
She said, couldn't you just go back and find one of our old recordings and play it? And I said, well, that's not a half bad plan. Tomorrow I have a meeting with Pastor Heckert and Jake, and we're going to figure out what we're doing for Good Friday because Pastor Heckert wants to do the Trayor, which is, yeah, see, Julie's nodding, Pastor's nodding. He knows I could be wrong about this, but it's 3 hours.
Yes, it is.
On Friday with the 7 last words. Well, Pastor's like, we're not going to actually live stream for 3 hours. I'm like, no, because I don't pay for that upgrade service. What I pay for right now is the stripped down service, but he's thinking about having 7 little mini sermons through the day of the 7 last words. And especially during those 3 hours. So we will see how that comes together. But then they were talking, still doing a Tenebrae service, and we won't have the string players because they don't want to, they don't want to come in contact with each other. Amelia would do anything. Go practice What Wondrous Love and you can play it as a solo. Okay. So Larry's already volunteered to sing the Lord's Prayer. One of our pieces on Good Friday. That'll be beautiful. Amelia's going to go practice What Wondrous Love Is This. She'll play it. It'll be great. Other than that, I don't know what we're doing for Easter yet. Jake's going to play trumpet. I know that much. Okay. So it's something.
But Mandy, we have our music at home. Do you want us to practice what we've got in our folder?
Let's see what I've got in my folder. We will not do Were You There because
we're not there.
barely starting that one when we got called away. We were really in pretty good shape on When Hope Fell Silent. There was just a couple places. So if you want to review it and, get it freshened up in your head, and then if this goes really well or even mediocrely well, then we'll try it, How far were we on Jesus is Alive?
How's that one go?
How does that one go? It's marked up like I actually learned it.
He is alive. Like that.
I remember that. Yeah, I think we were in really good shape on that one.
Yeah.
Even if we did a little bit of it, or if we wanted to do like just a really short it'd be hard to do a verse of a stanza or a stanza of a hymn because there's no good way to know how long that's going to last with Randy playing.
Did you send out the recordings of all of those?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Randy, did anybody notice anything about Randy the last 2 services?
Lower.
It was a good tempo, I thought.
You know what? He went, different key though. Oh, go get the hymnal out of my car because that's what it is.
Yes, he wasn't on super speed.
You know
'cause I
why
could
though?
actually
Did you hear?
sing.
Did you hear this, Larry? He said after the first service when you sang and he played, he went home and he watched it and he's like, I play way too fast. And we're like, well, we've been telling you that for years, Randy. But he's like consciously making the decision to play at a speed that doesn't make Larry run out of breath.
Thank you. It's all you, Larry. Thanks.
This
Oh,
would
is
never
it?
have happened.
Slow, but
This is a
Way to go,
corona
Larry!
miracle. That's what I'm going to call it, the corona miracle. Because it would never have happened otherwise.
Corona miracle.
Oh, there you go. All right, so everybody feels like they kind of know what they're doing?
We good.
Okay.
we
Y'all
haven't
got
heard
your
from
deadline?
Ruth.
Oh, she's
Ruth, are you
hold on,
good?
let me unmute her.
Can somebody help Gwen get it done?
In the front seat in the
It's a selfish interest.
Yeah, she was having problems with her it looks to
Zoom.
me that she keeps trying to download Remind. And I'm like, why? Oh, look, she took a video of herself. I think she was totally confused. She was looking for Zoom on Remind. So I'll give her a call and talk her through it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We need
I'm
her.
thinking Lily will probably be able to record her too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I
Fantastic.
think for recording purposes, you don't want the recording right by you. Just a nice, comfortable, like not complete straight arms distance, but like where you would have your music normally type distance. And you can do a test run of it and say, oh, I can't hear myself. Or you could say, oh, it's like cackly and peeking out, when it sounds like gravelly. You don't want that. So find a happy medium place and you'll be fine. All right. Do y'all need anything else? Do you want to talk to each other?
They're brave. These people are brave.
I think
Well,
so. I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes when we get to the actual technology part.
No.
Dude,
Oh, technology is not the problem. It's singing along. I don't sing solos.
it's really hard because singing by yourself in your home is so weird. But if you have your headphones on, and
Yes.
like
It'll be just like you're singing in the shower.
exactly.
Except,
you
yeah,
could
with
put,
with the record. Yes.
You could put one
Right,
headphone
Right,
behind.
you're singing to the radio with the shower.
Can you take the water sound out if we sing in the shower?
No. You know what? My band kids had the challenge that they could win a prize pack if they did so many. It was like bingo. They had to get 5 bingos. 1 bingo was required, and the other 4 were extra credit. And one of them was play your instrument in the shower without the water running. And nobody has sent me a video of them playing their instrument in the shower with the water running. And I think it's because I forgot to say, you can keep your clothes on.
But
So-
Mandy, tell about those 2 that were sent right away.
Oh
The
my gosh.
hoverboard.
So the kids, I give them these stupid challenges just to get them playing their instruments. That's the entire goal. And I tell them, okay, one of the challenges is play the same song in 4 different rooms of your house. Okay. And so here comes this one little kid, and he's going to play Hot Cross Buns in 4 different rooms in his house. First of all, this is his 2nd year playing his instrument. He should play something more interesting. But I'm watching him, and he starts in one room and he plays it. And then all of a sudden he just starts rolling around the house because he's playing it on his hoverboard. He's playing.
That's pretty good.
And at the end, he does a spin. He spins on it.
Man.
And he's playing trombone. Like,
Hey, that's
should've
extra
lost some
credit
teeth.
points, isn't it?
Then there's this other kid who he did his first recording standing by a treadmill. So I just said, it would have been more impressive if you'd played your song while walking on the treadmill. So the next song I get from him is taps while he starts playing taps, da, 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 super slow. And then the speed goes up on the treadmill. It keeps going up. And Avancho's like sprinting on the treadmill playing taps. Yeah.
So I tried that today, Mandy. I tried to learn my Hosanna to the King while doing my exercise bike. I couldn't breathe for like 10 minutes afterwards.
I think you
It was
have
bad.
eyes here, but
I'm not going to do that again.
no.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
So that's the plan. Junior high choir's trying this tomorrow. We're going to do a meeting like this. Did this kind of meeting kind of work to go through the music? It's
Mhm,
not the same as being together,
mhm.
but it's about as good as we can do.
Right.
Because they're going to try to sing for Monday Thursday. So
I think you had better attention.
no, what it is
You
I
had
just
better
kept going
attention
and I
from
didn't
the
listen
choir.
to you.
He also
Oh, you had
likes
us
to be able
muted.
to mute us.
I
He
know
likes
this
being
lovely
able to
bug
mute
right here.
us.
You're muted.
Mute all.
I
Yep.
need that in real life too.
Don't you wish?
Don't we all wish?
goodness.
Teachers especially, this would be perfect.
Just put your iPad on your chair and with your face, and then I'll mute you. That's what I mean.
But I have heard that the Zoom is being used by even like talk shows on TV and, you know, with companies. And I mean, whoever designed Zoom did not know when they designed it, it was going to be like it is. It's
The
everywhere.
miracle
Miracle
of
app.
coronavirus time. Well, you know, God provides.
He does.
So one of you smart people tell me how I close out on this program. I can't find the stop meeting button.
There should be a leave meeting option somewhere
I
at
don't
the
see
top.
it anywhere. I've got it on at the top.
You're leaving us, Steve? Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna go do. I got some other stuff. Hey, I've been
Really?
spending
Press
the
on your
last
picture.
2 weeks.
Press on your picture
Press
of
on-
you.
on my picture. All right.
On
I
your
don't have a
picture.
picture because I don't have. All right. I pressed on my picture. Well, I don't have a picture. I just have my.
Yeah. Well, if you press on your picture, there should a leave thing should come up.
leave.
I don't have a picture. I just have a blank box with my name on it.
Well, try
click
pushing
on
on that and see if leave comes up.
I think when Mandy leaves, Mandy
You'll just
closes
shut
the
up.
meeting,
Okay.
it's
I can't
done.
find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not to worry.
Oh, look, it's.
We're not going to talk to you all night, Steve. It's okay.
Isn't
All right,
everything
that's
okay?
fine.
Hey, I can
I've
remove you.
been struggling like Jane trying to get online stuff, and it's a bear when half the stuff I'm doing is practical. You know,
Oh,
lab
yeah.
materials.
I bet.
Crazy.
How to do
Okay.
surgery on a horse in 1, 2, 3 easy
Right.
steps.
Yeah, right. It's
Wait,
it's less than ideal teaching.
Steps.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
There.
Bye.
There, I can kick you out. I just learned this. So if I think you're misbehaving, I can make you leave.
Well, there goes the choir. I might just not even bother then.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm going to
Okay.
get my kiddos off here. We have
Hey,
YouTube.
Thank
to
you
watch.
for doing this.
Oh, I think it was fun.
Yeah.
And you
It was
did
good to see you
church,
all.
and church was good. Did anybody see church tonight?
Yes,
Anybody?
great.
Church was good. Yeah.
Good.
Well, I know
Good.
Larry did. All right.
All right. We'll see you
Okay,
soon.
see ya.
Bye.
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 How do I close it? End meeting.